Strike up a song to Cornell, and let the swelling chorus rise before us. Strike up a song to Cornell, and set the campus ringing with our singing. Fill the glasses with a song, and drink the magic music spell. We will sound the joy of life intense in a rousing toast to Cornell. Strike up a song to Cornell, and let the swelling chorus rise before us. Strike up a song to Cornell, and set the campus ringing with our singing.
This gathering was the brainchild of an exceptional Cornellian, a man many of you knew, Bill Vanneman, class of 31. Yeah. I'm struck by this deep connection that Cornellians have for each other, and I recently asked another Cornell friend, Alice Katz-Burglas, class of 66, who's there in the middle. Her father was also class of 31, Cy Katz. You may know about that parade of his in New York. I asked Alice about this connection. What does it mean to be connected as Cornellians? And here's what she wrote back to me, and I quote, "The bond across generations begins from the moment a new class's footprints hit the hill and begin the climb. Thus, meeting a Cornellian of any age, in any place in the world, ignites an instant bond of that recognized and shared Ithaca, no matter the era." How true it is, Alice, and thank you for those great words. Please join me in welcoming from the class of 39, the Chairman Emeritus of the Board of Trustees of Cornell, Austin Kiplinger, and from the class of 2009, Samantha Berg and Elizabeth Rappaport. Welcome.
I think probably 99% of why I'm here as a reunion chair is thanks to my parents who are awkwardly taking pictures of me right now. Instagram. My father, Jeff Berg, class of 79, and my mother, Deborah Patchett, have been bringing me, round of applause, have been bringing me to reunions since 1989. I was 2 years old. I've been to every reunion of the classes of the 4s and 9s since then, which is only 6. It sounds like a very small number, but in my lifetime is actually a very large number. Last the class of 2008. And we are really and truly honored, I think I speak for both of us, to be part of this ceremony tonight, having the class of 1939 pass down the banner to us. It's a very, very special moment for us, and we can't wait until our time 70 years from now when we get to do this.
I am duly authorized by the class of 39 to pass on the banner to the class of 2009 with the understanding that you will pass it on to the class of 2089.
He did the math.
And if I am strong enough, I will hold up the banner and you will grasp it and we will display it. Ready, get ready, go!
We got it.
Well, let's see if we got it.
Yes.
All right, we got it.
I want to take just one moment to recognize and thank Jim Mazza, who has ascended to the throne since the last time you were here for reunion as head of the Alumni Association. Wow, what an amazing period of American history and Cornell history to have been here, encompassing the classes of 39, 44, and 49. So the Great Depression, World War II, the beginning of a strong return to a peacetime economy. And Tom Brokaw wrote this book and called You All the Greatest Generation, the Greatest Generation. And you know, it's hard to disagree about that. It's very hard to disagree. And so it's wonderful to have you back here. Very generous group. You're raised already nearly $5 million for Cornell as part of this class reunion. Amazing. Amazing. Let's face it. 1939, 1939, your commencement year for many of you, was the year that Steinbeck published The Grapes of Wrath, and the year that the New York World's Fair opened. Amazing, amazing. For the class of 44, and for many of you in the class of 49, your student years were completely ripped apart by the war. Some of you were called up, unable to resume your formal education until years and years later. Women were involved in the Red Cross, nursing, and first aid classes, and some of you were among the crowds that overflowed the residence halls and the classrooms in the fall of '46 as Cornell struggled to accommodate returning veterans. But despite all the upheaval of the '40s, you still found time for what was then popular music and movies. And the interesting thing, Robin and I were thinking about this, is that a lot of those movies that were so popular then, we still love now. Yeah. So, and the music too. So Duke Ellington or Charlie Parker, our library is full of those albums. And Treasure of the Sierra Madre, what an amazing movie. And the Bob Hope, Bing Crosby road movies. I love to sing along with those, and Robin loves to tell me, please don't sing anymore, you're ruining the movie. At a time. So there's going to be a lot to celebrate in this next year because, as you know, starting in a few weeks, in 3 weeks, is the beginning of our sesquicentennial year. We're going to have events all over the world. We're going to have a kickoff event in New York City in September, and then we're going to have this fall Trustee Council annual meeting and homecoming together on one weekend for the Ithaca kickoff of the sesquicentennial. It's going to be fantastic. And after reunion weekend next year, a year from this week, Robin and I will be getting ready to move to Washington. I must tell you that we have been overwhelmed, both of us, by the warmth and affection that Cornellians have sent us through emails and letters and even some phone calls since our transition's been announced. And a year from July 1st, I'll become the head of the Smithsonian Institution, and Robin and I will be in Washington. And on both of our behalves, I want to thank so many of you for making us feel so good about this, and to Kip and Knight for making us already members of the Cornell Club of Washington, which we'll be sure to do that. So again, I want to thank you very, very much for coming back and gracing us with your presence. And now we're going to wrap it up by asking the Hangovers to come in and sing a couple of songs that you've never, ever heard before. These are brand new songs. Try to go along with the words. Thank you so much for being here.